Hi, are you concerned about the water you drink and the air you breathe? Well, frankly, I was, and I decided to do something about it. Hi, my name is Michael Bennett. I'm the president and CEO of a company called Purewaterology. And essentially, what we do is we provide optimal solutions environmentally and health and wellness wise for strengthening your immune system through the water you drink, the air you breathe, the food you eat, and the biofield you live in. The biofield is a simple way of saying EMF, pulse radiation, all the smart technology and how it's affecting what's called the magnetobiology of the body. Before you go into the world of looking at EMF radiation and EMF shields and so forth and so on, it's really important that you start with the water in your body. You see, we're 70-90% water. According to Dr. Pollack, add the molecules into it, we're 99.9% water. So it's really valuable to begin to understand how important the type of water you're drinking is to you. Everything that we do here with Purewaterology is help you raise your immune system. We help you have better food. We help you make sure that your strength is stronger right now. And we basically help you build a holistic dome in your house. That holistic dome is from the water all the way up through the top of the for the food chain, so making sure you have great food. We help you build that holistic dome in your house, and we start with the water. And then we build into the air quality, and then we work with the biofield as a whole, and you have a holistic experience in your home. This information from this little section will lead you to our website called Purewaterology. This is a section where we had a conference call, and I kind of put some graphics and things together with it so you get a brief understanding of what we do and what we're about. I'm really excited that you're here. I'm really excited that you're looking at this information because education is key right now. I personally believe right now that we live in very uncertain times, and we can't rely on municipalities. We can't rely on medical professions. We can't rely on pharmaceuticals and so forth and so on. And we really can't rely on the information we're being told by the governments about our environment. So we have to take responsibility in our home for our water, for our air, for our food, and for our biofield. I think you'll enjoy this information. Thanks for taking the time to check this out. And remember, it's your responsibility to take care of your immune system. And I personally believe, passionately, that it starts with the water you drink, the air you breathe, the food you eat, and the biofield you live in. So, first of all, thank you. There's a lot of other things you could be doing right now. There's a lot of other things that you have probably on your mind. And thank you for taking the time to learn about something that I consider really, really vital right now, really, really important right now. And the reality is that we've never had a more important time to learn about our immune system and our natural health and the importance of water. I had a vision about 5 years ago when I lived in Hawaii. And I spent some time with a Hawaiian elder, and the Hawaiian elder said to me one day, "Nane ike kumo, Michael, nane ike kumo." And that means look to the source. And so when I actually looked at what that meant, it means two things. It's a double meaning. It means, first of all, to look for the KK, which is the children, to look for the elders for wisdom. And the second thing is to look to nature for wisdom, so stewardship. And so it was in that moment that I formed in my mind a concept called Pure for Planet. And this concept had to do with fire, water, air, and earth, because I was very much involved with that conversation about the elementals, and it's particularly water. And so that began a journey for me looking at something called optimized or structured water. And I began to understand that structured water was a fancy way of saying natural water. And so I devoted my life over the next 5 or 6 years to really understanding what it is that's going on with our water supply. And then that has opened up all kinds of avenues as far as the immune system, as far as what's happening on the planet. We actually contaminate the water every day. We contaminate the air every day. We contaminate the biofield every day, and we contaminate the food every day. And now bringing us to basically where we are today. And so one would start to ask the question, what is the status of the immune system on the planet? What is the status of the immune system overall? So the first place to look for the status of the immune system is in your temple, in your body. What's going on with your body? And I would say that there are 4 things that impact your immune system. There are many, but there are 4 primary ones that I'm going to talk about for illustration. Number 1, it's the water you drink. It's the air you breathe. It's the food you eat, and it's the biofield that you live inside of. And the first biofield is your immune system, is you, your temple. Tesla says, if you want to understand the universe, understand frequency, energy, and vibration. Because our world is frequency, energy, and vibration, and we're still looking at it from a place of chemical composition. The biofield is the environment that you live and work and are in. Your biofield number 1 is your temple. Your biofield number 2 is your home. Number 3 is your work, your grocery store, so forth and so on. And then number 4, somewhere in there's your car or your boat or whatever it is. Those are all biofields. So we live inside of a biofield, and the world today is in a biofield. And that biofield is poison. It's full of poison. It's poison in the air, it's poison in the water, it's poison in the food, and it's poison in the EMF relationship in the biofield. Now, the uncanny thing is you can't see any of it. You can't see the waves that are happening when you're on a cell phone to cell phone. You can't see this whole conversation taking place. We're in this toxic soup, and we have no idea. There's 110 pollutants and contaminants in the water supply, and we don't have any relationship to them at all. We just continue to drink bottled water or whatever we drink, thinking that it's clean. Well, the reality is it's not clean. It's poisoned, and it's highly mutated and highly manipulated by commerce, by business, by corporations, by scientists, what have you. So when that water comes to your home, it's positively loaded, folks. It's full of chemicals. It's full of pollutants. It's full of things that did not leave the filtration process, and that surface tension is really high. Can't absorb it. The body of water in your body is natural. It's the same as a mountain stream. It's the same as a river. It's natural. And God put in place filtration systems and natural systems to keep that vibration in place. But we've overtaxed those systems. So what's happening now with the water supply currently is the water has too high a surface tension. What's the result of that? The result of that is the body cannot absorb the water you're drinking. It's something called dyne size, and you see that on the website. The dyne size of the contaminated and polluted water is too large to digest for the cells to go down the algoporin channel. So that cannot absorb and get nutrition and get the detox it needs to be a healthy cell. So that's called a positively loaded molecule. And these positively loaded molecules is exactly what are the contaminants of all these chemicals, all these pharmaceuticals, all of these fertilizers, pesticides. So they're all positively loaded molecules. And the body doesn't want positive loaded molecules, and the cells are actually positive loaded molecules, and they require negative loaded ions. So that's the water. Now the same thing's in the air. Now right now, and specifically, we know there's a particular influenza and viruses and things floating around in the air that are also positively loaded molecules. So these positive loaded molecules are in our air. So they're the odors, they're all the things, the gas off, all the things you've heard of dirty building syndrome, all these different things. You're breathing air right now that's full of positively charged molecules that are connecting onto your cells and trying to mate with your cells and pulling all the oxygen out of your cells and creating chronic dehydration, inflammation for you. Last year, in 2019, United States was a test on the United States, and you can see it on the website. 75% of the United States was chronically dehydrated. It's 81%, I believe, in Britain. Chronically dehydrated. That means they drank less than 2.5 cups of water a day. That's a radiator waiting to explode, right? Let's just keep driving. It's going to explode. So what I'm saying to you is this whole world's about positively charged molecules right now. Got solutions in the air, solutions in the biofield, and solutions in the water, and also in the food. The thing is really simple. You have everything you require right now, everything. Nature put it into the system. Now, we need some training wheels. We need some tools. We won't always need these tools, but we need them right now. And for the last 15, 20 years, we've been using these tools in agriculture. Now, let me explain to you how important this really is. I have a partner that works in the agricultural industry, in the horticulture, in the livestock world. It's in Netherlands, very successful company. The company came out with two things right away that made a huge difference in the second largest exporting country in the world for agriculture. Number one was daylight bulbs, which provided vitamin D3 in indoor environments. And number two, ionization, negative ionization that's off the charts. Now, why is negative ionization an important factor? Really simple. Negative ionization is the dancing partner to this positively loaded, positively charged molecule. When negative ions come in contact with these positively charged molecules, they grab them by the hand and they dance it right out of your body. or they dance it right into the air and it dies right then and there in the dust particle. Well, I said, how about we bring that into homes? How about we bring that into small businesses and corporations and so forth, working environments? Because we know the ionization works. So we now have negative ionization in the air. We have the light bulbs that produce negative ionization and daylight frequencies. We also have all kinds of negative ion technologies in your home. But now we have negative ionization in the water. So we can take care of the positively loaded particulates, all those harmful pharmaceuticals, all those harmful issues, all those things that are causing the issues in the water that comes to your tap, and we can take care of the food. And we're doing that already with the technology, but now you can do it at home.